Hello and good morning. So, interesting. Apparently, it's friggin' Osmium edition now. They just announced, well, I guess more or less properly announced, Pit 2. So, stuff's all new now. As I understand it, what this has done so far, it's potentially added some, like, free DLC type of stuff. I think the version number is different in the bottom. Someone's mentioned there was at least one new enemy, like an Osmoid or something like that. And, seems like they've just added new stuff. The screenshots for Pit 2 looked pretty freaking sweet. So looking forward to that. Actually, it's kind of making me wonder if it's going to be sort of almost XCOM-y thing, because I saw an evac option on there. So I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be like mission-based or something like that. And then apparently they're also making a shooter based off the original Pit. But, long story short, going for a different challenge run today. So, last week was issued... Actually, you know what? Let's do this on hard. Last week was issued a challenge, which was to, well, go as one of the psionic characters without using any psionic stuff. Sounds like an interesting sort of challenge, and can potentially see some new stuff, and... we'll see how that goes. So, the Scion basically becomes a stealth character. The Seeker basically becomes Dinner. The Striker, I'm probably going to go with the Striker just because frankly, any game that has spears, I like spears, but anyway. The Shepherd just becomes an angry preacher. The Lich, I mean, he's probably fine, all things considered. I don't think he relies on Psi too much. Kind of used him as a gun build, he was pretty darn good. And, so that's kind of our options here. You know what, screw it. Make a wheel decide thing and go for it. Let's, let that thing decide what the hell we're doing. Man, I'm excited for this, though, because, I could not have expected an update today. Basically, I was just going on to do this challenge run thing, and right as I launched it, like, hey, new version and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see. And... hang on, what's that last one? Oh yeah, Preacher. And Lich. Apply wheel changes, and what are we doing here? Tick, 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 tick. Alright, looks like we are going for a spear build. Where are you, spear? There we go, Striker. Now, personally, I always play this one as more of a tech build than a psi build, but I've been told it counts. There we go, and there we go. Because, yeah, her psionic stuff is up there, but not terribly... oh, wait a minute. We're back to Thanksgiving update.
Give my regards to the damned.
Well, that's pretty darn sweet. This many turkeys are kind of lagging the game up, though. You know what I just noticed? It would have been such a dicky thing if it happened right alongside the vegetarian run. Oh man, can you imagine? I can't eat meat. Here's literally all the meat you could ever need all game. This should be an awesome run. At least we know food's not going to be that big of a concern for a very long time. Do these... okay, these semi-stack. There even a point to checking for trees? Not really. We'll just do it that way. Yeah.
Give my regards to the damned.
I think this one, the Striker's probably one of my favorites. Just the same reason that I like the Hyber. Is the sheer underdog potential. Her food situation's pretty dire. The movement situation kind of sucks. I mean, if you can get 2 movement on her, it's just a whole new ball game. But Basically, she is a classic NetHack character.
Filthy, dastling monster.
Alright, so no psionic stuff, so we'll just go straight for might. Expect to be using the spear a lot, so I'm going to go into spears. Foraging, yes. I mean, she starts off with a bunch of good skills anyway. Yeah, you know what? Melee can't hurt for her. Those claws are pretty darn good. I'm not thinking about it. Can I add other stuff too? Yeah, that's just adding the claws that way. For some reason I thought she had a tail swipe too. Why doesn't she have a tail swipe?
One down, 1,000 to go.
I'm gonna think that. Is that a movie reference at some point? That's something you hear all the time in XCOM 2 also. But I think they say millions instead of 1,000. Oh, get bent, bat.
Son of a... Without
God, it has been a minute.
Ow! Joy.
Robs. This is going weirdly well. Like, I know I'm basically halfway starved by the first floor, but, surprisingly good amount of drops there. Level 3. Probably gimme. That. And more melee, probably. Spear's doing well enough. Okay, keep your key.
Expect no less.
Two things are dicks. So yeah, when I was having a discussion with the guy, the question was more or less what exactly constitutes anything psionic, which, I mean, obviously wound up being anything that uses the psi pool at all. So no domination. I was wondering if there was going to be a mad preacher run, but no. Pop this on. Kind of just in case. Yeah, that's probably good. I'd like if there was an option for that healing pod to just like do only one charge instead of just going on until you turn off. Mostly because I'm one of those that always tends to forget to turn stuff off.
Pick your enemies wisely.
Oops, not the thing I meant to pick. Poke, poke. Pokety poke, poke, poke. I should probably pop down some of those pellets. There we go. I'll food it up. Ooh, and even an assistant. Perfect timing for that, too. Good deal. Coke. I should probably have that fungibar before getting sick again. Though she has been pretty good about shaking those off. And I keep taking that extra move without thinking about it. Used to having that extra step with pretty much everybody else. Staring at everybody else, why are you faster? Well, alrighty then. Gotta wonder what the story is there, but apparently not allowed to ask. Alright, these three for sure. Need more gathering skills because stuff is gonna get all technical. mean, technically, if I invest in resistance, it's not using the skill. I just might have a higher base resistance. I do love these Thanksgiving updates. And what was your anti-disease thing? Was that these? I could have sworn you had an anti-disease thing. Or no, wait, this is poison, idiot. Use brain. Buy thoughts. It's difficult. It's a hard process. Pew. Actually, not a threat now that I think about it. It's fine. Thinking about things is hard. Mutation serum. Eat that in a sec.
Yes.
Oh man, I already had one of you, but fine. Just use one of you till your charges are gone. Finesse boost. Frickin' dandy. Ooh, and even by 3. And not ask for better than that. Alright. You go bye-bye. This can just come on over. Come on down. The Stabbing Emporium.
Ow!
What came out first? Was it this, or was it Mass Effect, I wonder? With, like, having the techie one sound like they're speaking to a robot.
Now who's dangerous?
I realize this is kind of like, are they really a psionic character kind of thing? So this is just kind of the warm-up run, more or less. See what works and what doesn't. And then, once this is pretty much all good to go, then we'll be going back and trying with the Scion and the others. I wanted to do 1 run each. Alright. Biomod. How dare you? A 99% chance. Flawed targeting! Man, that's what I always wanted for Christmas. Well, at least that's ID'd now. I just forget if the Mother Egg can control the insta-kill drones or not. Nope. Use your assistant. There for a reason. Maybe we can use that to craft some chocolatey goodness.
Ow!
Oh, you dick. You better get back here with that carcass. My turkey. It was like $8 a pound. No, so there was a discussion yesterday. It was like over the technicalities of whether or not somebody can actually feasibly microwave a turkey. Which, A, you shouldn't for, well, just health and practicality reasons. But yeah, apparently, there's people out there with microwaves big enough that you can actually fit in a turkey that actually have this problem. I just kind of found that hilarious. It's like, man, where are they getting these microwaves? Because the last time that in my last apartment I had to go and get a microwave, and there was this pretty gigantic one that a guy just couldn't get rid of, and that's the main reason I ended up getting the thing for pretty much nothing. And so, I go and I drag this ridiculously hefty thing up the stairs. It's just massive. It's like one of those big professional ones. You can fit a turkey in that thing still. So, if that thing's not fitting a turkey, how big of a microwave do you really need? That thing already took up most of the counter. This is kind of nuts. Each their own, but general seemed odd. Who's up for some cannibalism? Maybe not. Pretty sure you can get sick from eating that as her. Okay, nothing too special on this floor, but I'm gonna pop out ye old healing drone. So. And so I'm not really gonna use that drone there. Also, this is the one I meant to have attached. Yeah, there we go. Let's have him controlled. Right, that almost was instant death. Up, up. And how about just shoot him in the face? Why, thank you, robot. You go do your thing, man. And now you will be stabbed. And shot. But appreciate your help nonetheless. And that's why she needs psionics. Just one? Well, okay then. Yeah, she primarily just needs psionics to deal with her crowd control issues. She has a lot of strangely specific problems to deal with. Land Witch, why not? Because of that would be the answer. Yes. Alright. Moving on. Don't need this anymore. Now you're off to a good start when you're on floor 4 and you've already had multiple near-death experiences. And can't seem to figure out what weapon you're using. Ah, yes. World record run right here. Dandy. By the way, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but if you're at 99% and turn on the lockpick set and turn it off, it seems like that causes a fail a lot of the time. I'm not sure if that's just coincidence or actually a thing. No! Well, I mean, I'll at least drop it off in the box. Kinda sucks, though.
Expect no less.
Maybe I wanna. Maybe I wanna have the lowest expectations. That way everything seems amazing. It seems like a good plan, if you ask me. You... You and Pew. Have anything else to Pew so I can justify reloading this thing? Yeah, there we go. Thanks, victim. Babe. Babe. He's good. Open one more door before leveling up.
One down, 1,000 to go.
You know what this game needs? Or the sequel needs? You need a halberd. Like a friggin' maybe give it 3 range or just higher attack or something. Needs more halberd. Friggin' love halberds. There's something so awesome about them. Actually, no, just make it a high armor penetration spear. Or maybe a poleaxe or something. Which is more pole hammer spear thing than pole axe, but whatever. Alright. That went well. Up, up. Plus side, I can go make more turkey now, so there's that. Let's go starving all the way to the turkey. Ooh, and an omelet. Just getting all Thanksgiving-y up in here. Yep. And make omelet. Needs oatcakes. You know what? There's a thing that I make for breakfast every now and then. Basically, it's a, I just call it an oatcake, but it's like a mix of oatmeal, 1 egg, some milk, and sometimes some agave in there. Sometimes just by itself. Bland and delicious. Yeah, that kind of stuff just keeps you going all day. Gotta cook that thing up in a small pan, make it into this, like, giant hardened pancake type situation. It's really good. Let's pop this sucker back on, because I'm just dying left and right. Maybe even recharge it. Okay, we'll pop that on there, on the way out. Yes, yes. That is more than enough, thank you. Actually, we're gonna have a thingy, so let's go ahead and control you. I guess there's... Okay, I actually meant to pull out the spear and stab him, but oh well. The Toxos got some use. Alright, more healing pads, maybe? Right. Apparently lots of poison coming up. I wish that's actually how that worked. Yeah. Activated a couple more times for the experience. Done deal. By the way, why can't you use a scanning analyzer on a door? Another idea for the sequel. Done. Find the blue room. Really close this first. It doesn't sound like... I don't know, wait, somebody might have triggered. Maybe not. Thanks. Right. And this is why she needed fear.
Regards to the damned.
She needs her psionics to stay alive. That was just for reload justification, by the way.
Now I'm angry. Ow!
Insta heal. Right. Dink, dink, and where our spear? Forging. Dink. Dink. Right, this is going great. Alright, up this sucker on. Burn through that early. Excellent. Can I disassemble it? No. Ooh, wormhole trap. Oh wait, this can go poorly. Sure can! Okay. First off, friend. Second off, shoot. Oh yeah, no, this run's toast. This was the easy one, too. Ah, that should be interesting. Wait, why are you shooting me? Go be a friend again. Oh, never mind. Run's done. Okay. Next up, probably gonna be... Oh, let's roll it right now and see what happens. Where's that thingy? Wheel side, tell me. Oh, awesome. Alright, apparently we are doing Space Dolphin. So, no Psionics, Space Dolphin run next time. That's gonna go well. Gonna go great.